Boston.
Oh, wait, you don't even have it pulled up, do you?
Massachusetts newlywed home. Is that the one? Is that the one?
You're on track.
Fucker. So this couple in Cape Cod, Massachusetts, David and Stanley Foster, received a wedding gift. And they're, you know when you get wedding gifts, the cheapest, lamest gift you can give somebody is lottery tickets, unless you win. It says they purchased the ticket, but they received it as a gift. So the thing is a little incorrect, but they won it was a $30 scratch-off tickets for the new Supremo Million lottery game, and they won $15 million.
Okay, that's a good gift.
$15 million, like 2 weeks after they're married.
You know how sometimes you buy somebody a gift, and before you give it to them, you decide that you like it so much that you want to keep it?
Hold on a second.
That would have been one of those times you should have done that.
Yeah.
All right, what they said here was a little deceiving. They did buy the ticket. I apologize. They did buy the ticket. They went to purchase the ticket from another register, and they said the register would close, and they had to purchase the ticket from the one that was open. So if the register that they went to initially was open, then they might not have got this winner.
Oh.
So destiny hath beholden them.
Beholden.
Now, do you think, I don't know about you, but you just got married and you just bought this ticket. Now, if you're the groom, if it's one of us, are you thinking, God damn it, I wish I would have bought this ticket before I got married?
You're so selfish.
I know
He's
your answer
Jewish.
is yes, too, so don't even lie, because that's my answer.
I'm an only child. I definitely would say.
Yeah, but looking at these two in that photo, I don't think they would have.
I'd have paid Caleb to keep his mouth shut, and I'd have taken it.
You would have paid Caleb to keep his mouth open, and he would have taken it. Thank you. Anyways, there was only 4 tickets that can contain the grand prize. There's one in a $7.5 million chance, according to the statistics about this one. So,
did you see about the
Oh,
lotto?
she looks like Honey Boo Boo's mom, but a little skinnier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a pretty couple.
Damn.
But they're rich, so it doesn't matter.
Listen to the tax cut on this one. $15 million.
Where are they at?
It goes down to $6.8 million.
Yeah.
Did you see they're going to increase the odds of winning it to some astronomical amount to garnish more money because the lotto wasn't making enough in the first place?
Yeah, because they're coming out with new tickets all the time. The same tickets work just fine. You know, making it like a Guy Harvey collection friggin' Florida tickets not going to make people buy the stupid thing.
He just died today, actually.
Did he?
Did he die today?
Christian
I'm gonna miss
Aguilar.
I'm going to miss all the fishy things that he did.
They'll still be around.
Too soon?
Yeah.
And we kudos to the women for winning soccer tournament. Anyways,
they're gonna wear his T-shirts for the next.
Oh, we're at a commercial break. That's the last of the story.
Yeah, guys, we're going to jump to a quick commercial break. When we get back, the last segment of the show, what people do to overcome their physical deficiencies and some other topics as well. We're going to get into a little Mandingo-related topic as well, Miggy.
You know
and
what? Where is
my
Felix?
favorite story, there's actually now a twerking robot butt that you can bang.
That's what I'm talking about.
We're going to get into that in a little bit.
Have you heard from Felix at all? Speaking of Mandingo,
No.
where is he?
I have no idea.
Well, we need to find out.
We're going to jump into a quick commercial break. All you Craniacs, stay with us. We'll be right back after this.
Great wrestlers aren't born, they are made. Do you have what it takes to become a pro wrestler? Florida Pro Wrestling Academy. Florida Pro Wrestling Academy. This is hands-on, old-school training by the legend Frankie Reyes to become a pro wrestler, referee, or manager. The course is a progressive system utilizing basic instruction in strength and conditioning, followed by advanced instruction in the fundamentals and finer points of professional style wrestling. This course is available for both men and women ages 16 and older. Make your appointment now for one free training session. You heard me right, I said free. Call the Florida Pro Wrestling Academy now at 813-454-8477. The Florida Pro Wrestling Academy training facility is located at 333 Falkenberg Road, Suite A, 129 in Tampa, Florida. Follow us on Facebook at FL Pro Wrestling and on Twitter at Wrestling_FWA. So what are you waiting for? Get to Florida Pro Wrestling Academy and start your training today.
Hello, I am Dr. Ira Goldman, 3-star board-certified rated plastic surgeon taking over for the newly retired Dr. Raji. I will continue his legacy of excellence. It is now my turn to share an important message with the growing number of older men out there. Have you ever felt an excruciating pain in your stomach? Do you believe you have a hernia only to find out you're sitting on your testicles? Have you developed a rash on your beanbag from a dirty locker room floor? Up until now, Triple S, or saggy scrotum syndrome, has been an affliction that many men have just had to live with. Life without Triple S is no longer a fantasy. I use the tried and successfully utilized techniques of Dr. Raji for full scrotum rejuvenation therapy. Throughout a series of operations and an exercise regimen, I can give you back the testicles of a 20-year-old man. Call during this commercial and I'll also give you back the foreskin of a Greek god. Let's hear from some of our related patients. Patient number 1.
For the last 30 years of my life, I've just wanted to die. My scrotum hung so low that when I went to the bathroom, it was like I was making test tea. Ha, get it? Since my rejuvenation and optional foreskin reformulation, I'm ready to take my piggy to market again. Thank you, Dr. Goldman.
Patient number 2.
After almost suffocating my wife with my enormous droopy matzo balls, my friend Moish told me about Dr. Goldman's testicle rejuvenation. Yes, it took several invasive operations. But it's not like I had anything better to do. Now I can take Goliath down with my sling. Oh, thank you, Dr. Goldman.
So call me, Dr. Goldman, at 1-555-541-SACK to begin your transformation today.
Now come on, Jimmy. As part of your detention, we're going to do this station ID for this show.
Why, yes, Mr. Mackey. My name is Jimmy Vollmer. You listen to the Cranial Emission Show, thank you very much. With Ben Charles, Miguel Hito, and Caleb Crispy.
Welcome back to the Cranial Mission Show, folks. The final segment of the program tonight, live from the Lion's Den here in Ybor City. The great Brian Lyon, kind enough to have us here, kind enough to keep inviting us back for some reason. Ben Charles, Miguel Hito, the C Squared, Caleb Crispy here, and then special guest C Nelly himself, Chris Nelson. We've got all the girls here as well. We've got DK, we've got Password. They're all hanging out here today. So it's a fun crowd. Got a nice little crowd here at the Lion's Den. It's a good time. You want to be a part of the show, you want to call in, you can do it. You can dial 813-438-6068. If you're a social media fan, follow us on Twitter at Cranial E. Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/The Cranial Missions Network. And look at this. We've got the two of the original founders.
Up?
We've got Jesus Julio and the Reverend Joey
The
T.
Reverend,
walking in
they
again.
came. They saw.
Wow.
They kicked its ass, Ghostbusters.
2 straight weeks. What do we owe the pleasure on this one?
Well, we're not
Wow.
saying it's so straight weeks, but they're here. They're queer. Get used to it.
Yeah, I don't know if they're straight weeks.
Well,
but
yeah,
yes.
we're queer. Get used to it.
So, wow, a special, another appearance by the two. That's a shocker there. That's a nice little surprise at the end of the show. But
Oh, man, ding. You threw me off with that one, dude. I know what to, yeah, I'm sorry.
Anyway, like I said, this segment's really about trying to overcome your physical deficiencies.
It's from little to big, this segment.
Exactly. There you go.
Thank you, hon.
There you go.
The Dirty Curdy just brought me a red stripe. Not the red stripe you might think it is, but it is a good one. So that's disgusting.
Now, this was an interesting
That
one
was
to me.
gross.
This NASCAR
Wah,
story
wah,
is
wah.
surprising to me.
Well, it's not that surprising. I mean, little people need love too, Ben.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
When you're 4'4", what do you not expect to be doing?
Being a professional race car driver?
NASCAR driver Ricky Abreu wins first stock car race.
Did he, when he was driving the car, did he have to tie like big blocks to the bottom of his feet to drive the car?
That's what I was just gonna say. Aw, poor Ricky. Well, so this guy. I mean, this is a stock car race, and it's at like you say you'd have the Bradenton Motor Speedway or the local tracks kind of thing. So
it's farm league for NASCAR.
Yeah, pretty much. So, but it is a NASCAR officiated race, and they do count points towards that kind of thing. But he was on the fast track in the NASCAR National Series, so that's just like your AAA baseball, like you said, and everything like that. So he's a 23-year-old Californian guy who uses longer pedals, no blocks, just longer pedals, and he has his seat, of course, moved closer. So when he crashes, he'll probably die faster. So until he was 15, that's when he started racing, which is, I mean, you always when
That's
you're
pretty old for.
for racing. I mean, of course, his legs are very stubby, so it's really hard to race. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. So he won January's prestigious Chili Bowl National.
Woohoo!
Now, what's his name again?
Rico Abreu.
It's interesting because
Team 98.
I think it's great that Rico Abreu finally won a NASCAR race.
I was actually going to get at him on Twitter. I'm kind of glad I didn't because he'll never come on the show now.
I mean, I do think it's great that he finally won one because in all the races prior to that, he kept coming up short.
Oh.
Really? That was the one you said aw to? Like we talked about blocks on pedals. We talked about stubby legs, and you go aw to that? Really?
I mean, he had to put blocks on his feet to put the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, you don't want you burned your feet. So when your buddy asks if you ever heard of Abreu in 2018, feel free to roll your eyes and say, who hasn't? Not I. Anyways. Armless woman.
This story, yeah.
This is badass.
Yeah.
Jessica Cox, say what you will.
Who's armless.
Who's armless. 32-year-old resident of Tucson, Arizona, was born without arms, but has managed to learn how to surf, play the piano, and get her black belt in Taekwondo, but did, for some odd reason, lose a slapping competition in 1998.
Not a bad-looking woman either, by the way.
No, she's not. Not at all.
Yeah, not at all. But she is officially the first licensed pilot to fly with her feet. So she prided herself on being independent. Obviously, I mean, you don't want to be the helpless person with no arms. You want to be able to do. I've seen people drive with no arms.
Yeah,
I've seen that. The one guy who drives, and he drives really effing well. I'm sure he's not going to do any drifting anytime soon and all.
Miggy, how many feet up in the air was the plane when she flew it?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't read that far into it.
You see what I did there? You don't have to research that.
Oh my! Wow. I
2
failed.
feet? Was it 2 feet?
Well done, boys. Well done. The only thing I really need help with was doing my hair, she says. Oh, look at that. That's so fucking sweet.
Caleb, I want to ask you a question. You read the story before the show, right?
Yeah.
And
Ooh, she is hot.
You saw that she was kind of cute, right?
Yeah.
Did you think the bad things that I thought about the fact that she has no arms and can't really protest anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know who would really love her? Rob Ford.
Yeah, she couldn't smack
I bet
him.
you he'd call up and say something.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
look at
that's
that.
disgusting. That is gross. I'm not like that. Looks like Hope Solo's vagina. The super strength Mr. Nelly just showed a woman shaking her booty with just her muscles of a super duper way.
I mean, it's got to be tough to fly that plane though with your feet up because usually you look at those. In all seriousness, you look at like those Cessnas and stuff, the little puddle jumpers, and it's pretty confined quarters.
This is different than a Cessna. This is not a Cessna.
Yeah, with most, you actually steer a lot with your feet. So how do you do the stick and the steer?
What? You don't steer with your feet.
Yeah.
Not in an airplane.
They have foot pedals. Yes.
I don't know about that.
Yes, they do.
You can control your bottom like that, and you control the pitch with the wings. Yeah, I've never seen the foot pedals.
They have
on
foot
there.
pedals.
I've never seen it.
Yep.
She must have. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. You have. I have shot you down a couple times tonight, and I feel embarrassed. I do want to apologize wholeheartedly.
Maybe not every plane. Maybe there's different planes.
You know,
could be different planes.
like helicopters, they have foot pedals. I didn't know that planes did. I apologize. Like, what if you're in a tailspin with your feet? I don't know. Anyways, I'm effing up. I apologize. We're there. We're queer. Get used to it.
Now, if the plane stops working and she has to jump out, it's sad because she can't flap her arms to try to fly away.
I used to run down the street in dreams and flap my arms, and she would never get off the ground. That's just saying.
A boy can dream. A boy can dream.
She wouldn't be a good MMA fighter, I'll tell you that. She can't grapple. God, we're going to H in the handbasket. I feel good because I can be on the next website. That's all I can say.
I mean, I can say that she's definitely not armed and dangerous.
Oh, my God.